This disappointing Los Angeles Lakers season is almost over. This has been one of the worst seasons in Lakers franchise history. While there have certainly been worse teams over the years, when we consider the expectations, this just may be the worst. The Lakers were the title favorites in the Western Conference before the year began. The Lakers are such an old team that it would not be all that surprising if there were multiple players from this roster that are not in the NBA next season. Father Time is undefeated, and these players may finally tap out after the 2021-2022 season. Maybe they hold on so they do not have to go out on such a sour note. Or maybe this sour note is what convinces them to hang it up. Here are 3 players on the Los Angeles Lakers squad that could retire this season. There's no other player on the Los Angeles Lakers that has a high of a chance of retiring as Trevor Ariza. In fact, it would be more surprising if Ariza is playing in the league next season than it would be if he hangs it up after a long and fruitful career. Ariza rejoined the Lakers last summer, and there was a legitimate excitement for what Ariza could do as a 3-and-D wing with size. The former Laker did not debut until December because of an ankle surgery, and it quickly became clear that Ariza did not have much to offer for the Lakers. Ariza really is not even in the rotation anymore, and after several injuries, it is probably time for him to hang it up. After seeing how he played this season in LA, it is hard to imagine a team that would want to bring him in unless the Lakers really get desperate. Next up is Dwight Howard. The Lakers saved Dwight from a potential retirement 2.5 years ago. Howard did not have a team heading into the 2019-2020 season, and it really did seem like the former Defensive Player of the Year would not play in the NBA again. Howard has parlayed that into 3 more seasons, 2 with the Lakers, even winning a championship to cap off what will undoubtedly be a Hall of Fame career. At 36 years old, it is probably time that Howard calls it a quit. The traditional rim protecting 5 just is not as important in today's NBA, and there are so many guys, veterans and young guys alike, who can provide that rim protecting presence better than Howard can. Howard really has not played well this season, and his gas tank as a pro may have already run out. Undoubtedly the best player on the list, Carmelo Anthony, has actually given the Los Angeles Lakers what they were hoping for when they signed him to a 1-year deal last summer. However, because of his age and the skill set he possesses, this could be it for Carmelo. Carmelo Anthony does not have much of a chance of retiring than the other 2 players on the list, but if the Lakers do not bring him back, then no other team may either. While Carmelo is producing at a 3-point shooter, in LA, his defense is still a problem, and he is almost unplayable in the playoffs because of that. It is a shame, really, as the one thing that Carmelo has not accomplished in the league is win a championship. Carmelo will be 38 years old heading into the 2022-2023 season, and there just are not many guys who play in the NBA at that age.